Sitting in a comfortable position, relax yourself, offer ourselves to the Buddha and the teachers for the guide and the security. Spend some time on the breath. So imagining this crystal ball in your tip of the nose. So right tip of the nose, right side of the nose. For female, the left side of the nose. So imagining this crystal ball, pure and shiny, like the moon on the full moon day. Once you have imagined this crystal ball, very shiny, clear, bright, place it in your tip of the nose. Place this crystal ball right side of the nose for male and female on the left. And as you placed, along with the breath, reciting the mantra, Samma Arahang, 3 times in your head. Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, 3 times. And then, again, see the crystal ball, whether is it clear or not, is it bright or not, shiny or not. As we are watching this crystal ball, mentally verbalizing the Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Each breath that we take, reciting this. We have to see it very clearly. We remember that crystal ball, perceiving it continuously and knowing that this is there. And each breath that we take, we recite in our head, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. And if you feel comfortable with that crystal ball and the recitation has been done properly, the crystal ball is very clear and bright, move that further up Moving up to the further up, in between the eyes. Or bridge the nose in between the nose. And reciting Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Making sure that the crystal is very clear and bright. And if you find that the crystal ball is clear and bright, move that into the middle of our head. Just around the pineal gland. Just below the pineal gland. And as you place it, it's like you are watching that crystal ball as you're flipping your eyes, just behind the eyes. Flipping and watching this crystal ball and reciting Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. And bring it down the crystal ball. Just roof of the mouth. It's like just direct from the roof of the, just behind the roof of the mouth is there. And as you see the crystal reciting Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, and bring it down into the throat. And as you place the crystal ball in your throat, reciting Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Now and then you may have to recite the Samma Arahang with the help of the breath. But the crystal ball is clear and bright and shiny, placed at the throat. And bring it down to the navel in our belly. in the middle of this navel, in the central of our body, and recite Sammarahang, Sammarahang, Sammarahang. And from there, around 2 fingers up from the navel, put this in the middle of the body, middle of the middle, from all directions. Just lift it up, 2 fingers. Seeing this crystal ball there, bright, shiny, clear. And recite Sammarahang, Sammarahang, Sammarahang. So this time again, a crystal ball is very clear and bright and shiny, shaped like a moon on the full moon. And as you see that clear crystal, reciting mentally Sammarahang, Sammarahang, Sammarahang. And this is the central point where our life begins and where our life ends. This is the point that energizes, keep the lifespan going on. If we look after the central of our body well, our life becomes beautiful. There is a happiness. There is a success. And from there again, we can define our further destinations. Because that's the point where life begins and it ends. So crystal is clear, bright and shiny. Mind is reciting along with that shiny crystal, Sammarahang, Sammarahang, Sammarahang. So this is the central sphere. With the help of the crystal and a recitation repeatedly, Sammarahang, Sammarahang, and we able to achieve the perfect peace, stillness. Now this moment, we are not looking at it as an outsider. And we are also not moving towards it. We're just resting on it with the help of the recitation, Sammarahang, Sammarahang, Sammarahang. As the crystal becomes more still, more bright, mind quietened, that moment you may no need to recite the Sammarahang. At this moment, you may feel tranquil, joy, comfort. So do not rest on this comfort and joy and peace. Let them be on the background. Do not shift your attention from this crystal ball. Stay still on the central of the center, this crystal we have placed on the central sphere. It's just a pure crystal sphere in the central. Of checking, are you thinking of the crystal or are you resting yourself on the crystal? There is no me observing this crystal. There is no object, the crystal. It's just a bright moment and just a knowing. So just be there, remaining still. Do not question, do not analyze, do not anticipate, do not adjust. Just remain. Let the mind abide it naturally. Knowing the stillness that you are experiencing, knowing the peace that you are experiencing, knowing the clarity that's there. Mind is fully collected, connected, contented, completely central of the center, calmly abiding this natural stillness.